without further ado, our party has just rescued Thursday. The Black Dragon Wormling, now turned red due to the rage of her mistreatment by Tristay's old patron. You are traveling back to Waterdeep, and you are just about to get there, discussing the means of how you're going to smooth it over to the rest of the people you're supposed to talk to, that you went to deal with the problem and brought back not just a dragon wormling, but a chromatic dragon wormling at that.
They want to
fight
talk
me.
shit. We can just kill them.
No, but look at their face. They're just a little baby.
Just a little bit.
Very, very smart little baby.
Yeah, Thursday
Sylvar
will
does
try
not
and
care
look
about this
cute.
wormling.
He's
Sylvar
just a
doesn't-
little guy.
Sylvar doesn't care about her in the slightest, but she's also just like, man, if anyone tries talking shit, you can just kill them.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's one way to go about things.
That certainly is an option.
Mm-hmm. But, yes, you head back. You're getting into Waterdeep. Twice per day as you are traveling back, you've noted the call of the Drackhorn. At least Thursday has been very keen on noting it. She has been perking up, and almost it's kind of like a dog call for dog whistle for dragons. You've noticed. But yes. How do you proceed?
Unless anyone disagrees, I think we would head straight for the harbors to go deliver the info that we have and figure out what needs to happen next.
But
right?
what if instead we went and killed Zilver's family now? What if we went and dealt with Zilver's problems now?
Zilver would deny that. She would be like, why the fuck would you want to kill my family?
So we're going accidental into the abyss.
Oh my god, please. No.
We're just gonna start with trying to go into the Underdark.
Nah, we're supposed to be going to deal with Tiamat. Somehow, one of us falls, and when the others all just go after them, we just end up in the Underdark.
Yeah.
Like, how it happens is irrelevant.
I don't know what y'all talking about. Zilvar would never willingly go back to the Underdark.
That's why you're the one who falls in.
Hey, Alice fell down a rabbit hole. Zilvar can also fall too.
Yeah.
Zilvar has fallen before.
Don't worry, there will be barrel stock mushrooms at the bottom.
God, no, please, anything.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
I don't even know what that is, but yes.
The fucking mushrooms that y'all are traumatized by.
Yep.
That everyone else in this party is traumatized by, besides Zilvar and Varisia and Harvey.
Yeah, that reminds me. There's a new mushroom I have to throw at you guys.
And Set, actually.
Anyway,
and Set.
Anyway, so I might throw that in randomly in one of the dungeons you have to deal with. Anyway, so you head to Leonson, and as you as he kind of notes your arrival, he goes, "All right, well, we already heard that your endeavors were successful. Do you have any more information to give us on what was going on?"
Triste just very gently gestures to the chromatic dragonling and goes, so...
We brought back a puppy.
This is Thursday.
This is Thursday, yes.
I raised him. I raised her.
And we saved her from the Draco Lich. he was being used like a battery, essentially, to keep all of those undead alive. Well, animated.
Wasn't she a black dragon?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, does he know that?
Wait,
who are we
does he
talking
know
to know that? Who are we talking to that
the
they
Harpers.
would know that?
We're talking to the fucking
We're
Harpers.
talking to the fucking
Oh.
Harpers.
Oh, then yes,
Yeah,
I believe the
Thursday
Harpers would
hatched
know that.
after we got the medal.
Yeah. Yep. That's it. They've been following us. They know.
Okay.
Yeah, they know.
That is gonna kind of squint at them and go, "Why would you think that?"
Okay, we've gotten some reports as you were traveling up with the cult and tracking them that you had kept an egg from their hatchery and was raising it.
Yes, I did.
Also reporting, they also reported that the dragon egg looked very much like a black dragon egg.
Well, clearly we have a red dragon.
Well, that's why I'm asking. Wasn't Thursday a black dragon?
Yes.
Originally, but now they're very angry.
Very much red.
They are a child, and children have tantrums.
I mean,
Make a persuasion.
I
as
don't
much as
want
I
to see
want
what a
to
goddamn
argue with
dragon.
that,
Whoever is
Yeah.
making the persuasion check, do so with advantage.
Hell yeah.
I don't
I'm
want to
defending
see.
I'm defending my
back.
girl.
I don't want to see what
that's a +2.
dragon tantrum looks like.
it's better than mine. Nice.
20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty
Wow.
20. Nice. So he goes. He gets a kind of thoughtful look. Goes, I'm going to have to brush myself up on how dragons work.
Also, Thursday has her doggy cape.
Yeah, the
Furry
Yeah.
cape.
Oh
By
my
the way,
God.
which
Right, yes.
Raph has over the ride has been discussing that maybe he or somebody else may need it to balance out the party.
Yeah.
What?
Oh my god. Strengthening our additional perception checks, because another person who isn't terrible at them and isn't great would also like
thought
benefit
that
us
would have been a
pretty.
good idea. I also thought that would have been a good idea, but nobody wanted it. And
Raph
so
was,
I gave it to Thursday.
Raph was monkey.
Why do you want it now, Harvey?
I mean,
Why are you speaking of now about it? Is it
You
because
didn't
you got
ask.
jealous because of how good it looks on Thursday?
It doesn't really look that great.
I asked several times. Alright,
I
come
didn't
here,
hear it.
Thursday. We're going to need to take this off.
Why are you babying the dragon?
Because this is a child.
Because I am a baby.
And
dragon.
that doesn't mean that it needs to be babied.
Yes,
Even
it needs,
Thursday stepping in.
I need to be babied as much as possible. I am still just a growing girl.
Of course, you would say that.
Set kind of squints at her and goes, "You know, I don't think you should be advocating for yourself in this regard. But
Wormlings are
you're also right."
Wormlings are superior to all other infant species because we can talk and speak and think.
I'm pretty sure
It's one of the reasons
most
we
infants can
as
think.
dragons are better than you.
Okay, we need to do something about
let's not-
superiority
Let's not
too.
get ahead of ourselves, Thursday.
Can you guys hear me now? I've been having audio
Yes.
problems.
Now we can, yes.
Yes, now we can.
Raph would just chuckle and try to hold it in. But notice, like,
Tuesday goes, Thursday, we're gonna end up having a long chat about a thing called equality. We'll get over it.
Racism.
It's okay. It's a complex
Are you
concept.
telling me how? Are y'all trying to tell me how to raise my wormling right now?
Yes.
Hey, guys,
looks
are
at
we
Varisi and
talking
goes,
to a
I'm sure you
dragon?
want the race your dragon to be racist.
How
Speciesist,
about
sorry,
you let
you're right.
me raise my baby dragon?
Oh,
Okay.
I really don't think it's
But-
your baby
But
dragon.
yes, they have a point
It's
Thursday.
a baby dragon.
They have a point
No.
Thursday. Maybe one day you will be as great as you think you are. And I hope to support you to do that. But for now,
Leonson kind
you
of
need to-
raises a finger and goes,
Y-
not to be a downer, but if what you're insinuating is happening really happens among dragons, it might be better to give her to a metallic dragon to help raise her.
duly noted, and I have elected to ignore that.
Oh, Varisia.
She left my sight once, and she was hurt. Not happening again.
At the very least,
Varisia.
do you want to bring her on any future adventures? And we might be able to get in touch with a metallic dragon that would be willing to watch her during the time that you're away.
I mean, it'd probably be a lot safer.
I will not be
And I am
leaving
not
my
going.
mother's side. And
I
little
am not going
sparks
to
of
say.
flame kind of eject out of Thursday's nose.
Varisia, you
I
do
mean-
not seem fit to.
Varisia is very
care for
smug right
this.
now.
Set still eyeing Thursday goes, and that is what we were talking about by tantrum. You're not really
Harvey's-
acting a whole lot better than any other infantile race right now.
Alright,
Harvey's
Thursday,
going to pop up and look at Zilver. Zilver, have you ever praised anything?
And we mean as in bring from juvenile to adulthood, not from a standing structure to a pile of ash.
Why would you need to clarify that?
For reasons.
I've raised a few giant bats. Displacer beast.
I would appreciate
So nothing
not
with a
being
brain.
talked about as a common animal.
Isn't
You
your giant
basically
bat
are
a
a common
zombie?
animal. That one is. I've had others.
That does not bode well for
Leonson
your
is going, I
skills.
think we should start talking about something else.
Also,
Namely,
Harvey,
there is a
here you
council
go.
meeting between all the major factions of Sword Coast about to take place. We have it set up in a palace. Not ideal, but the Lord's Alliance insists and will not have it any other way, so we need you guys to be there.
Why?
When will it be starting? Do we have a little bit of time?
We do have a night's time. We've got it'll be happening tomorrow evening.
Why do we have to be there
You guys
specifically?
your group of adventurers are the most connected to the issue. You've been working at this issue since the start of it, at least the discovery of it, and you are the most experienced with having to deal with the cult thus far. Also,
Fair.
if any other things need to be doing that we need a highly specialized team of really competent warriors, we'll need to call on you.
Silvar's just eyeing him like very well.
Did you hear that, guys? We're competent warriors.
Yeah, I think we're pretty good. We've done a few good things.
You've killed a dragon. That is actually pretty good.
Yeah, but there's a lot more. Dragons. that
Yeah.
is.
There are a lot more, which is why we need an already proven
Technically-
successful group of dragon slayers for the battles ahead.
That's
Didn't
fair.
we smash some dragon eggs?
We sure
Yeah.
did.
Those
Technically,
don't
we've
count.
killed More.
It's kind of hard to count the ones that can't fight back.
They are
Yes, didn't
dragon,
we
aren't
kill
they?
some of Thursday's brethren?
I don't think Thursday feels any ill will, right?
Yeah, I know.
You don't care, right? Because they were weak.
The purpose.
Maybe
of
we should not
They
talk
weren't
about
out of
this.
the egg yet.
The purpose.
Maybe we should talk about this some other time
Sorry.
and not in front of Thursday.
Why not?
Because
Sorry,
I'm
Leosin.
just a growing girl, and Thursday is giving off so much annoyance because, like, those of you, Harvey, you know that Thursday's in this position where she has her opinion that she would want to state, but she's trapped herself in something she's already said, and she knows it, and she's frustrated.
Would
Harvey
Seth
kind of
notice
like
this with a passive 16?
Yeah, I'll say Set can glean into this with a passive 16.
Can I
insight.
Okay.
can I glean
Nice.
into
That
this with a
doesn't say
passive
anything.
9?
No.
Sylvar doesn't even care enough to even gleam into this. She's just like, I'm not arguing with an infant.
I wasn't trying to argue.
Harvey, you should try to use this, like I said before, because I think it would be helpful for one of us to use it. And she'll hand you the cloak of eyes or the robe of eyes.
Harvey will take it gladly. And
Thursday kind of eyes you. I would like that back.
Harvey very very much goes up to Thursday and begins to like approach a pet if Thursday accepts, which I'm assuming not.
No. Absolutely not.
Literally gestures the air as if he is petting Thursday, but the arrow.
Yeah. Thursday kind of
Sylvar's just watching this like, what the fuck?
doesn't
I
actually like
here?
fully breath, but like kind of snorts a little bit fire at you in defiance. It is a gift for you. It is put on loan until you no longer need it. As my
Harvey
first addition to my hoard, I am graciously letting it go for use of gathering a larger mound of wealth.
This bitch's hoard isn't going to be very big.
Harvey
I'm
proceeds
only a
to do
wormling.
a very Harvey
You're
does
only
an
a
exuberant
wormling.
bow and goes, "Thank you, matriarch of a massive horde."
Don't.
And
I have
Thursday just
definitely
kind of
given
looks
Thursday.
Yeah.
I have definitely given Thursday 75 gold coins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That are hers.
Which she clutches. She's nested jealously.
lol.
Do not encourage the infant.
So far, we need to have a talk later.
About what?
Or we could have it now if you'd like.
There's no purpose in having a conversation at the moment.
Leonson hands Triste a piece of parchment. This is the address. This is where you'll need to be and at what time.
Okay.
I'm heading to do other things to get a better idea of, batten down some fires and such. Good luck.
Okay. Thanks. Teresa just turns around to the rest of the party and goes, "Okay, guys, so we've got a lot of money. I've got a lot of money. Is there anything anyone feels that they need before we kind of like, find somewhere to sleep for the night?
There is something I feel like I need to do before we wrap up today. And also, Varicia still has that large backpack that held Thursday as an egg.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use that and allow Thursday to hop in it to be carried around.
Thursday.
Isn't Thursday a bit too big?
Oh, she will like go into it and kind of hang her head out and just kind of look.
Yeah. That's like exactly how I imagined it. Wings tucked in.
Yeah.
Backpack Thursday.
Yeah.
I still feel like she's too big for that.
Oh no, she
You're
would
too
not
big
be.
for that.
She would not be too big. When she can condense down nicely.
Harvey's gonna be like, wait, and takes off the ring because he actually has not returned it, and returned the ring to Varicia.
Thank you.
Harvey
And
nods.
I need to go to the Temple of Bahamut. If some of you all want to join me,
You hear
one
kind of
thing
a
I need to take care of.
hissing sound of disapproval from Thursday. Must we?
Yes, we must.
I'm good. I do not wish to go.
Give the cat treats. I heard that. Give the cat
Yes.
treats.
Trying to get them out of one of the rooms.
It's the Ice Wizard's book.
Triste
live in
is
hell.
like, I
I hear
would be
about
happy to
them.
go with you, Varicia. And looks down at Thursday and goes, I mean, like, and then thinks better of it and goes, you know what? I'm not going to talk to you. And looks back at Varicia and gives her a thumbs up.
Boy, oh boy.
Okay. What
Okay,
is
then.
everybody else doing?
You got very defensive the last time Triste talked to Thursday. So Triste's like just taking it as like, you know what? I'm just gonna back off.
Harvey will go where Zofair goes.
Why?
He doesn't say anything to you, so he just says that's just what he's gonna do.
God.
So Zaver, what are you doing in all of this?
Oh, was there like a place that we could rest for the night or so?
There are a couple of taverns. There is the Yawning Portal. There is one other that I made up on the spot that I can't remember now. But yes, there are
Whatever.
a few taverns or inns in Waterdeep that allow for lodging.
We used Yawning Portal last time, so yeah.
Okay, cool.
Fucks off over there.
Hey guys, I actually have to leave the session. I got a phone call.
Okay,
All right.
no worries.
Okay.
All good.
Take care.
Bye.
Have a
Take
good
care.
night.
Take care.
Thank you.
Good night.
I'll see you, Raph.
So it sounds like the party is splitting.
Yes, the party is splitting.
Yeah, for the evening.
I do not like this, but Set will
evening.
go with Silver.
God, why is she being surrounded?
Silver is popular.
She doesn't want to be
Set
popular.
is
She
trying
just
to
wants
be
to.
silently supportive.
She just
Set
wants
knows
to
Silver is
full
go
well
into
you
a
won't talk
hole.
about it.
Zofair is anything but popular.
Yeah, she just wants to go into a hole and cry, but she hasn't had a chance ever. This poor bitch.
So, let's start off with the trip to the Temple of Bahamut.
Yes, I want to see if I can find one.
Mhm. I believe you did find one the last time you were here.
Oh, yeah, I did. This is the place where I went to it. Yeah, I'll go to that same one.
Okay. I cannot remember, but I believe there was a white dragonborn priest who presided. He is old and his scales are showing with age as he just kind of hobbles around, presiding over.
Oh, Thursday's not gonna like this man.
Oh yeah. presiding over other acolytes and believers of the faith. How do you proceed?
As we're approaching the front entrance, I will say, put Thursday down and say, Tuesday, can you watch her for a moment?
I just
I'll
nod.
be back. I'll be back. I just want to walk in by myself first.
Okay.
Okay.
And I hand Thursday off to Tuesday.
Okay.
Yep. I take Thursday and sit down, like to hold on to Thursday.
Okay.
Try not to lose this one, please.
Uh,
Your last two ran off immediately.
Yes, mine. Yeah. No, don't worry. I'll keep track of Thursday.
Really? You'll
Like
keep track of me?
immediately.
They weren't. It's fine. Okay. No, I'm good at keeping track of things.
Right.
Yeah.
And
It'll be good. Thursday. You're gonna stick with me, right?
Sure.
No.
yeah, Thursday, don't
my
give Tuesday
God.
too much. Don't give Tuesday a hard time, please. And be nice.
I will think about it.
And I will walk into the temple.
So you walk into the temple. It is bright, opulent. There are gold censers hanging from arches that burn with incense. There is a grand statue, a silver statue of the Platinum Dragon himself, and you see the priest performing his regular duties.
Excuse me. I believe we met before.
Yes. How may I help you, young one?
Last time I came here asking for guidance, and for more
She's been able to guidance
interpersonal
herself.
problems. But now I need guidance for more external problems I'm dealing with.
All
Um,
right.
You see, I wanted to come in here myself because I didn't want to really know how you would react if about it. But I've been trying to learn more about the Platinum Dragon and such, and trying to live in a way that would be, I suppose, would be good and commendable, but I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do.
First,
And now
I would
I have something that I
suggest
very much don't know what to do.
First, I suggest sit down and tell me all about it. And he kind of sits down on the steps and pats right next to him.
You see, for the past few weeks now, I've been actively working against a band of individuals who are
The
very
cult
much
of the
opposed to
dragon.
everything the Platinum. Well, yes, but wasn't trying to say it out loud. And during this time, I came across a child that I am now trying to raise to be more than what most people think about them. And I really don't know how to do that properly. And I really don't want them getting hurt more.
Well, being a mother to a child you adopt is never an easy task. Tell me about this child. What more details can you speak of?
Well, they're very cute and very smart for their age. Um, they've been
Sorry, I'm imagining Thursday as being super dumb for their age.
uh, and I've been trying to teach them manners and such, but we had a event tear us apart, and during this they were hurt a lot. And I only recently say got them back, um and they changed. They are dealing with a lot of anger issues now that they didn't really have before.
Tell me, this event that tore you apart, was it something you did that caused them to be torn away from you?
Uh, no, it was a entity that stole them away.
And second question,
Yes.
did you, by your own power and effort, get them back? And was it you who were there for them to who were there to take them back?
No, I wouldn't be able to have done it by myself.
But
I had
you
the help of
were
my
there.
friends to do it. Yes, I was there to. I helped save them.
Then,
I
regardless
couldn't think of anything else for a long time
for
other than trying to get them back.
then regardless of what type of child you have, that is already on a good track.
And
So,
what does the Platinum Dragon teach about people who have, for instance, would be viewed negatively based on their birth?
mm, would it be easier to talk about this if we were somewhere private?
I don't think it would help at all. It's I, I just don't really know what to expect from Bahamut himself. I haven't really had much time to read into what he's about. Other than I know he hates Tiamat and chromatic dragons, and he hates the cult that's trying to do things in her name.
Hmm.
What is he about?
Give me a moment. Let me double check some things.
Wow, knowing so much about what he hates. Suspicious.
See here. Bahamut is one who seeks justice for all beings, that right be done for each creature.
For everyone?
For everyone. But that also means that those who do wrong be punished for their injustices.
Okay.
There is some mercy there, but he is a god of law.
What is there anything I should know about? Maybe now is when I should go get her. Would you like to see her?
I would love to see her.
Okay. I will go outside and see what commotion they are up to, and then try to bring
Strahd
Thursday
steps
inside.
out of Thursday. Just kidding.
God damn it!
Running gag. I'm sorry.
You open the doors, and there's Strahd von Zarovich.
Anyway. So. Yes.
Hi,
What
I've been
happened
muted.
outside?
May
What
I
has happened
request?
outside while I've been?
May I have a very brief conversation with Thursday?
Yes. What do
So as
you
we're
say
sitting there-
while
Yeah.
Varesia is inside the temple?
What are you poisoning my child's mind with?
It's like
You
I
be
You
waited
better
quiet,
not give them a
you're not there.
tablet. You better
I
not
waited
give her a
approximately
tablet.
10 seconds
Lol.
after Varisi is gone, and I look down at Thursday and I go, I want to personally apologize for what's happened to you.
Technically, it was your fault.
I agree.
Damn.
And I want to ask because it sounds like you're not going to take staying behind as a option, which I appreciate.
No.
If we're doing this, I want your help killing him.
I can get behind that.
Cool. Approximately 20 seconds later, I guess, Varisia comes walking out.
Yeah.
We're just sitting there, perfectly
Yeah.
behaving ourselves.
Yeah.
Nothing's on fire? Wow.
Nothing is on fire.
Amazing.
Yet.
Oh, hey, Varisia.
All right. I think now is the time we should. Both of you should come in.
I will come
I
in.
offer the bag up to Varisia.
Must I?
Yes.
But I don't want to.
Well, we do a lot of things we don't want to. This is just another one of them.
Like deal with an ornery baby dragon.
You be quiet.
You're not there.
I just can't get this nagging voice out of my head that sounds like Zilver.
But eventually, it takes some humming and hawing, but eventually, Thursday follows you into the temple. And
Yeah, I want her walking on her own.
as she does, the priest kind of looks. It is obvious he's very surprised at what he sees, but he then smiles and goes, And here I thought you were talking about a tiefling. This will be a challenge.
Damn, more tiefling racism.
Yes.
My
This
favorite.
Yes, more
This is
tiefling
little
racism.
Thursday. Yay, tiefling racism!
Yeah, Jack Marston would be into that.
I'm not racist against tieflings. I'm racist against eco.
Yeah, that's basically the same thing.
No, it's not.
But anyways, he goes, well, I'm very glad to meet you. Your name is I am Thursday. Well. One second.
Thursday Von Shosa.
Von Shosa.
God, I hate that.
So
I am the #1 Thursday hater.
I don't think it has anything to do with Thursday. I just think you're a hater.
No,
Yeah.
I just literally don't like Thursday. There's nothing about her that I've found interesting.
Hmm.
Stand by what I said.
Anyway, it is interesting. So, I see. What were you before your current color change? And he asks, kind of more out loud and such, but he's kind of waiting to see if somebody will respond.
Tuesday
look
looks
down
at
at Thursday.
Parisia.
You can talk to him. You can trust
I
him.
was a black dragon. Alrighty. That does inform a lot. And then he kind of pats Thursday on the nose, which Thursday kind of snorts in distaste and in protest. And the priest kind of turns up. You know, I think this is very good for you. Maybe helping Thursday here will be able to help solve some of the turbulent feelings in yourself. And he begins to walk away.
Damn.
God, me too. Me too. He just like me for real.
I will begin to follow him and gesture for the rest to follow.
Thursday does, kind of
I
slowly,
do at a distance.
obviously dragging her claws across the floor.
Stop scratching the floor.
I know,
You're not
right?
there.
Stupid
And,
creatures.
like,
I'm still allowed to crack jokes.
And then Set cracks a joke in spirit.
so, as he noticed you are following, he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. You were at? Is there something I can help you with any further?"
I was hoping for advice
Hmm.
on and help on how I should proceed with this.
Well,
And information on dragons I should know.
hmm. take take an infant, but force them to an age where they can talk clearly. And then try to raise them, and that should be, at least from what I've heard, the about the experience. I think you've gotten a great start already. And he kind of pats you on the shoulder.
Do you have like pamphlets or books?
Oh my god.
There isn't a manual on raising dragons. if you really wanted, if you really, the best options.
Isn't that like a whole movie on how to raise a dragon?
No, there's only how
What's
to
a
train one.
movie?
It's a movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I've heard it's
Damn,
more like one of
Mauricio
those.
just spitting
I've heard.
bars.
I've heard it's like one of those stage plays that have been very popular lately.
What's a play?
They would have
You're
plays.
gonna act like a play doesn't exist, dude.
Bards. We got bards. Plays exist.
We
Fucking
sadly
Shakespeare
have bards.
We have the theater troupe.
We sadly have bards.
This
Bards
is a
in
game
Waterdeep.
for theater kids.
God, I hate theater kids.
Well,
Why am I saying this? I'm 23.
You don't have to deal with them anymore. Shut up.
there
I
are
know.
2 things you can do to ensure young Thursday will grow up to be the best she can be. The first is to have a metallic dragon adopter, and they will help teach her to be the best kind of dragon she can be and try and pull her out of the darkness she was born in. The second is be her mother. There's not really a way.
How does one do that?
There's not really a 10-step program for such a thing, and I sadly am not the best advisor on motherhood. How about this?
Do you have like other mothers that work here?
I was just about to find a sister who has not only helped counsel other girls in motherhood, but has been a God, I'm forgetting the name, and
Midwife?
it's
I don't know.
yeah, that's it.
Hey!
Has been a midwife to many of the women in the area. Just sit here a while, and I'll get back to you. So,
Okay.
and
This is.
are you really going to have to make me roleplay somebody who knows about this shit?
I know about this shit.
I mean,
I'm actually
you
really good
not
about
know
this
about
shit.
this
I
shit?
want to know about. I want to know about dragons. That's
Yeah,
what
I
they
can help.
need.
I can help.
Cracks
I
knuckles.
thought the fucking Church of the Dragon God would know something about dragons.
All they
Platinum
do
dragon.
is
Worship-
deal with the platinum dragon, and he's kind of aloof.
I can help. I'm
he
good
is
at
a god.
random what do you call it? Fuck.
Midwifing.
Why is
no.
it?
Go
Fantasy.
to a library.
Fantasy.
Why isn't God concerned with teen pregnancy?
thoughts.
Jesus
He's
Christ!
not-
All right.
He's not.
Lord have mercy.
He's not a god
Lord
of
have
fertility,
mercy.
for goodness sakes.
Oh,
Yeah,
let me
he
go
doesn't
find one of
really
those
give a
then.
fuck. Ask Morag. She would know.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to spend time fucking harassing people until I can get somebody that can help me learn anything about Thursday.
You know, maybe Varicia should just get
Like,
good and,
A
go
diet
to a
for
library.
dragons.
I'm
Sleeping
pretty sure
habits for
Thursday would literally
dragons.
tell you what she wants to eat. Just go to a
Yeah,
library.
yeah. I imagine a child would tell you what
Just
they want to eat
said
right. I
go
don't
do some
believe it would be good
research.
for them.
It's a dragon. It's
A
like how Macron
child
wants to
dragon.
eat things.
Yeah, if I asked Thursday what she wanted to eat, she'd probably say, I want to eat the soul and blood of my enemies.
Okay,
That's
I
what I
mean,
would get in response.
Sylvar would
She
high
would
five
not
her at
give
that one.
that a response.
Sylvar would actually be like, "Wait, no, this dragon has a point. Maybe I like her."
She would ask for to be able to gnaw on a Dracolich ribcage.
I mean,
A
and we
very
should let her.
specific one.
That sounds exactly like
But
what I was expecting.
that is a far future endeavor, and she knows that.
I'm going to invest in a lot of like fresh fish and meats
Mm.
and
Okay.
vegetables.
Ooh, I would
But
not recommend fish.
I would like to fast track this
What are you?
particular part.
Yeah, you can go ahead and skip ahead. But
Okay.
imagine I forced Triste to spend the day helping me learn about dragons and their habits.
I do want to ask that I get to chat with the priest for a moment.
Mhm.
Like, either when he comes back with someone to
Yeah.
who is going to chat with Varesia.
And that's
Yeah.
what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Yeah. So after Varesia is taken aside by the midwife to talk about regular children and then work out how to fine tune getting information about dragon wormlings, he is going to separate from you two.
Yeah.
So Tree State, do you approach him?
Yeah, I do. I go, hi. Excuse me. Sorry.
Yes.
She very awkwardly kind of like is fiddling with her backpack and she goes, I need to ask something unorthodox from you.
All right.
First, I need to know if you recognize this. And I open the chest on my back. I pull out the holy symbol of Bahamut. And I flip it over where the inscription on the back says the name of the priest who previously owned it.
I know of. How do you have this?
I killed them.
Kind of pauses. There is kind of a coldness that kind of emanates from him. And why tell me about this after so long?
Two things. I want to give it back to the church. Maybe it can be buried with him. I hand it over.
Mm-hmm. He takes it
And
and kind of thumbs with it a little bit, feeling around the edges.
Secondly, I was told to kill him by, and she's like considers whether or not to use the word. She just does. She goes, my patron, ex patron. My friends have before told me that, I should consider things that were done that he made me do as not being my fault, but I am the one who killed him regardless, and I need to ask for something. I need to ask for justice, not forgiveness. I don't know what that's going to look from Bahamut. I'm afraid of what it might be, but that's what I'm asking for.
He almost collapses in a seat. It's almost as if suddenly a heavy weight was placed over him that he neither was expecting nor is he fully capable of lifting himself. And he.
Oh my god, he's dead! Yay!
I'm off the hook.
He looks down at the symbol and goes, there was a child one day that was brought before us because he had been stealing. Brought before specifically him. Do you actually know the name of this person?
The priest?
Yeah, of the priest your character killed.
Nah, I hadn't decided a name.
Okay.
Hi, GM. Please make up a name for me on the spot. I'll make sure to
He's
write it down
Nutticus.
on my character's profile.
Father Dagon Bjorn.
Good enough.
Father Jiff.
Father.
No.
Father Bjorn was brought this person. At the time, I was much younger. For goodness sakes. Give me a moment of pause while I let my
No worries.
insistent dog out.
Yep.
Have you
Father
tried?
Jaffalut.
I might take a couple of minutes because
Jarnathan.
I have a distinct feeling he's going
Jarnathan?
Tried eating the dog.
This would be I feel like my story would go a lot better if Jarnathan was here. If only
Where's
Jarnathan was
Jarnathan?
here to hear it.
Okay, I need to stop getting so irrationally angry anytime I hear shit about dogs at the moment. Oh my god.
Why are you getting
Why are you
irrationally
getting
angry?
what?
I hate my bosses.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Yeah.
That went much better than expected. Anyway,
Good.
Yay.
so
Moving along.
Father Bjorn was given the info, and I had written it off as a simple case of the child stole something, so he would have to be put in to making restitutions. He would have to be put into some kind of home that would force him to work off what he was stealing. The father didn't do that, and instead hired the boy as an acolyte. Said that he would have food, have drink, and would even be provided some work. It was something similar, but it was far kinder than I ever expected. Later we found out that the boy was being told to do so by members of the Xanathar Guild. Not only was it because he was told to do so, it was also because he was in a place where if he didn't follow their orders, or even didn't take part in the evils they were committing, he had no food and would starve to death.
Wish that.
He reminded me something, that justice isn't always harsh. You said you were told to by your ex-patron. I take it the ex-patron was evil in nature.
She nods slower.
Was there any choice in your in the patron you took?
That wasn't the question she was expecting. She just like stops and goes, "No, I didn't pick him."
I doubt, as an adventurer, you would be capable of. You would need to be placed in the church. In fact, that might be the worst thing to do. In lieu of making you an acolyte, I think your charge to get restitution and to redeem yourself in the eyes of Bahamut.
It's cutting out a whole bunch.
No!
Oh god.
Oh my god.
That cut in and out on that screen.
I think Discord's just dying.
I think
because Matt's
Discord
dying
is.
too.
Everybody's dying on my side.
Oh no.
It's
Oh,
just
no.
John and Matt.
No.
Oh, nope, there's still Bear dying too.
I think- oh no, it's getting bad.
Give me a moment. Let me pause.
Silver, we cannot understand what we're being. We are basically getting just
there goes
straight
Tensa.
fouls.
Tensa's
Oh
starting.
god.
Okay, all right, everyone, if you can hear me, disconnect and just reconnect.
I refuse.
For goodness sakes. Holy crap, it's going around to everybody. Okay, can
Better?
everybody hear me clearly?
John Luke, oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Sending a message to John Luke, suggesting disconnection, reconnection. No, Zilveris is still messed up too. Weird.
Hello?
It's just as
Hello.
further.
Fuck.
I can hear Varesia just.
The beauty of
Oh, there we go.
There's
There we go.
Discord,
There
I'm
you
howling at
go.
the moon. I'm sleeping
Alright,
in the middle of the
still
summer
haven't heard from
afternoon.
Harvey.
Discord.
Okay.
Damn
So-
you, Discord.
To continue where I left off, the priest is going to say, actually, where did it start? What was the last thing you heard?
The last thing we heard was that he was pointing out the fact that
Restitution.
like me actually joining the church would probably be a bad thing as I'm an adventurer,
Mhm.
like taking me
Okay.
away from what I'm doing.
I love
Yeah.
bad
so-
experiences.
What I
The one we just
task you
had?
to do as your penance and you to become redeemed in the eyes of Bahamut. Protect your group. Focus on their survival and help guide and raise the wormling so that she does not have to become you.
Priest's eyes get wide. She goes, "I will do my best on that last one. That is not entirely up to me, but I will try to be a good influence. I can do that." She thinks about the promise she just made with Thursday and goes, "Shit, I'm gonna have to work on that. Oh well, that's all right." Okay. I you can't put the price on a person's life. I know that. And this isn't about that. This is. I feel that the church. I'm not even going to explain myself. She pulls out the portable hole, puts it on the ground, reaches in,
Oh god.
and begins pulling out platinum. And she pulls out 100 platinum and just hands it up to him and goes, I know it doesn't pay for forgiveness, and I'm going to do what you suggested, but I want you to have this.
You could have given that to Thursday.
I have
Oh, Thursday doesn't
466
deserve
platinum.
shit.
I'm good.
See, you're under the assumption that Set would be willing to let her give half of that to them. Because that's
Oh,
also
wait, how
Set's money in there.
Not the
forgot.
466 platinum. The 566 platinum I have is from me selling the magic books that I had.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had those.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
the
yeah,
rest
how
of the
much
money that I
money do I
have
have?
is all yours. Yeah.
How much money is in my ring?
Well,
You had an absurd amount of money in
I
your
will
ring.
take this as a donation from the church. It doesn't change anything.
No,
And to note,
absolutely.
I would have you executed had I not had such a good teacher and mentor as Bjorn.
Yeah, good luck trying to execute this. Good luck trying to execute Triste when Zilvar is just like, touch this
Triste just
Zilvar
guy.
isn't
Nods.
there.
Nah.
I
Triste
know,
just
I'm just
nods and goes,
saying.
I
And they
want it
succeed,
to
Zovar
be...
finds out later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Triste does go, I just want it to be
Well, there
clear
goes
that
Church of the Platinum Dragon.
I not only understand, but I wouldn't have fought it. But I still appreciate the decision you've made. I'll try to make it worthwhile. I stand up and put my stuff back
For
on
his
and
sake. Please.
Triste heads back over to Vrecia as the midwife continues explaining how to discipline a child.
Yeah.
How much of that platinum was mine?
None of it.
Where did all my platinum go?
I thought you had
Because
it.
it's not in my ring. I think I had Triste hold on to my platinum.
Ah.
I think
Hmm.
I have
I
6
guess
platinum.
it was gobbled by the bagman.
Yeah.
Don't you invoke that name?
Skill issue. Should have paid more attention to your platinum.
You don't have
Anyway.
a bag of holding on Wednesday campaign. Just remember that.
I do, technically.
Encumbrance rules.
Not anymore. You don't.
Rip my alcoholic bag of holding.
Anyways. So.
Moving on.
Going to now, moving and jumping to Zilver and the other squad.
Gee, thanks, John.
Yeah,
You head to the
thank you.
yawning
We all know
portal.
the most important character.
Not again.
John's dying again.
Ah! Discard
Oh,
why?
John.
Darkest time for me.
Oh no, it was me.
John.
Yes.
Beep boop bop.
I'm watching what's happening. I think it's mostly Discord.
Yeah, it is.
Yep,
definitely Discord.
Yep.
Damn you,
I-
Discord.
Hello, moon. Sleeping in the middle of the afternoon.
Silver is dying now too.
I can't sing Discord.
Okay. So, Harvey, Set,
Hello?
Zilver.
I still can't understand
It-
John.
it's-
Oh god, now Harvey is just as bad.
Yeah, and I can hear you guys just fine. Just my voice. What the fuck is causing that?
Language.
Well, at least somebody understands me.
Hey,
Hello, I exist. Discord, I'm howling at the moon. I'm sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon. Fuck. I hate
okay,
how
I
anytime
can understand you now.
I can understand
I
you.
don't-
Unfortunately, now we can understand you.
That's my friend's ringtone. It went off during our final exam in art class. Well, in our service design class. So all of us
That's
were
amazing.
just like humming along to it.
Jesus.
Never heard it.
Set, Zilvar, Harvey.
Alright.
What are you guys doing? You're going to the yawning portal to get get a place to sleep, rest for a bit. How do these things go?
What's Set doing exactly?
Set's following Silver. That looks very much like they want to say something, but is holding off while they're on the street.
So, Zilver.
Harvey's just walking beside Silver. I guess Seth's walking behind.
I
Yeah,
guess so.
that'd work.
Okay.
Just staring at Harvey's ass.
Yeah.
Tail.
Hey.
Yeah,
Both.
his little bony
no.
tail.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
What is Silver doing?
she's just walking. She does not like that she has an entourage, but she's just walking.
Walking
Like, why?
uncomfortably.
Where
Yeah,
is your bat?
she dismissed him.
Oh. Wait,
You've been
you can't
dismissed.
dismiss. You can't dismiss summon steed, or find steed.
I'm pretty sure you can.
It's not like find familiar. Once it's there until it dies.
Hey,
Not again.
Silver and Harvey both.
Beep boop, beep boop.
Y'all.
Yes.
I don't know
Oh
if we
my
can avoid it if
goodness.
it's. If
And
it's
now it's
Discord
Discord.
John
so
too again.
It happens to
Discord's
three
so
people
fucked
at the
tonight.
same time. I don't know if there's anything we can do to stop it.
Do we want to call it here while Discord's being fucky?
I mean,
No.
I can't understand. John's like,
I don't know what's happening.
I've been silent mostly because I haven't been talking. But yes. What the fuck? There we
there
go.
we go. All
And
right.
I don't know if
now let
there's
me
anything we can do about
reconnect.
this shit.
Okay. Yeah, I can dismiss the steed.
Okay, it's not important anyways.
Yeah, Vezra's gone.
Cool. All right,
You know,
so
we could always
we're
just
going
do
to
the
the.
roll 20 voice, right? Like,
I have never
Can we?
once tried it.
Oh, it's working now.
Yeah,
it's
we
working.
can hear.
Do we want to call it here for tonight? It's been so
No.
fucky.
we can use roll 20's voice. Like,
All right,
try.
we can keep trying. We keep trying.
Okay.
I don't know how to use it, so.
well, get good.
And
Well-
I'm not the brightest crayon in the box, so I'm not sure we want to waste that time.
You really are.
Testing.
What?
Hello, hello.
We're good.
Hey, at least
Hello.
I know it.
So,
Okay.
All right, moving on.
moving on.
Uh,
So, Zilver, you walk into the yawning portal. It is as busy as it ever was. It is, yeah, it's filled with people, mostly adventurers at this point in time. Nobody who actually works out during the day is here, but plenty
Damn,
of
they
people.
don't work out.
Yeah, plenty of people who have nothing better to do, or are adventurers who are just kind of enjoying themselves until they decide they want to go back down into the dungeon. Are just sitting there carousing. So what does Zilver do?
I mean, she's just going to turn towards Set and Harvey and is just like, why are you two following me?
I said I wanted to have a word with you.
what does that have to do
Is
with
that
you?
important?
Harvey
Kinda
just
feel like it is.
stares directly at Silver at that, doesn't respond.
Silver stares back. Staring contest.
Okay.
Who could laugh?
And now it's an awkward staring contest. Let's find a seat, preferably somewhere with less people.
Silver, does every conversation need to be important?
Not particularly, but
Then it doesn't matter if it's important or not, does it?
why do you wish to speak to me, Harvey?
I have a question, just to
Yes.
get an understanding of you. Have you ever had any sort of connection with someone where you would throw caution to the wind for that person's life?
Yes. She answers that without hesitation.
Then why can't you understand that with Thursday and Varicia?
Thursday is a dragon. It will never fully understand what we deal with as mortals. Well, not as mortals, but as beings lesser than it. I do not see why Varicia fawns after it so much, and I do not care for it.
Isn't that how all relationships start? Not understanding until you do?
I do not wish to form a relationship with that creature.
It
I have
doesn't
kept my
seem
mouth
like it
shut.
wants to have a relationship with you either.
Good. I have kept my mouth shut about it, and I will continue to do so.
I wouldn't say that. But, at least you're trying. I can understand that.
Trying what?
You, Silver, I don't know anything about you. But I will say the one thing I do know about you is you're stubborn and steadfast in your ways. Though you can't help but chime in a lot.
What is this? Just a intervention of some sort.
When did I say it was? I want to understand you. That's it. Varicia is very easy to understand. She
Yes, she's
doesn't
quite
really
simple.
doesn't have much outside she's trying to hide or keep hidden. She wears her emotions out in the open, and I can see that. And she likes her friends, which is all of you guys. Triste, little finicky on promises, but understandable, so still a great person. Set, I know nothing of him, outside of a few things I've picked up on here and there. And you, I can't read anything on you. I understand that you value strength overall. Sorry, he lifts up his arm. This ain't strength. I don't have it.
Yes, I can tell.
And I've kept you alive. That much I can say I've done.
And I appreciate that.
Do you?
Why would I not?
Thanks, works.
Thank you, then?
I appreciate your help, Harvey. You didn't have to go that far. You didn't have to jump down and jump into the fray, pick me up when I'm down. None of that. You guys run fast. I just want you to understand that I'm not that fast.
I am not that fast either.
Silver, there's 2 times I have tried to keep up with you, and I have failed miserably.
Have you tried doing more cardio?
Harvey
It
just
might be
immediately
helpful.
goes straight face tone, really? Really
Yes.
cardio? You
Yes.
think You think this, and he points gestures to all of himself, screams, I do cardio.
Oh, maybe you should.
Points and said, that is cardio. Gestures to
Set
self. This
flexes.
is not.
Sylvar's just like, why are you flexing? That's not what you do.
Set shrugs. Look, at this point, I'm just here listening.
Yes, listening to me get told off by a rabbit. How fun.
I haven't told you of anything. I want to understand you, Zover. That's all I want to understand. I ask for one thing and only one thing as of this moment. You can do whatever you want from this moment on. Why do you seem hell-bent on pushing someone who wants to be your friend? Because that's all I understand and see from Faracia. And that's been very prevalent in your guys' relationship. I just don't see anything from you. I just want to understand that. And maybe it'll give me a glimpse into who you are.
Mm-mm. She does not know how to control herself.
Okay. All right. Bad choice of a question, but I understand what you're going. Keep going.
She does not know how to control herself. She does not listen to others, even when they try to offer her solutions. She is incredibly stubborn in her ways. And that's really just it. As much as she wishes to be my friend, I do not need friends. I am here to put a stop to this cult and nothing more. Is that good enough for you, Harvey?
Harvey looks at Zilver with so much sadness, and but the one thing that is clear on his face is pity.
Yeah.
Set kind of tilts their head to the side. That's not at all what I'm getting.
What are you getting then, Set?
Based on everything that's happened up to this point, I feel like you have a lot of unspoken pain.
Oh, wow.
Something
What
that,
could have given that away? The fact that my sister tried coming and taking all of you as slaves.
no, that is just something I expect from, well, frankly, anyone in this world I don't know too well. It would not be the first time someone has tried to turn me into a slave. That's irrelevant. Uh, but the way you are in general, you act as if you want to help and as if you want to be with the group as a friend. And then as you start to get close and build a bond, you pull away like you're scared.
I am not scared of anything. Set.
Set holds one of their hands out, then take my hand.
Why would I need to touch you?
Take my hand.
She just sighs really loudly and takes their hand.
Set will clasp their hands with yours and pull you into a hug and go, I understand this isn't what you are used to. I don't know what you have been through, but know that the group wants nothing but the best for you and themselves. We are here for you. Whether that's dealing with whatever happened in your past or dealing with just the cult. I think that's what Harvey is trying to get through and isn't wording it too well.
Very well. If any of you need to know anything, then I guess I can finally speak about things if you so desperately wish to know more about me.
Should we go to a more private setting for that, or are you fine out here?
What, like these people can overhear shit? It's loud. It's fine.
Set shrugs and let's go. All right, let's have a seat then.
She just sits down at a booth and she's just like, oh god, I need a drink for this. Whatever. Fuck this.
Harvey's sitting with you.
Yeah, Set will sit, get you a drink and sit directly next to you.
Well, what do you wish to
Why?
know?
Let's start with your sister. What was that about? The way she talked to you.
Zilvar just shrugs a little bit, and takes a drink, and she's just like, I am a failure for my family. I am a disappointment. That is all I will ever amount to be.
I don't think a disappointment helps kill a dragon.
Someone like me. It does not matter what I kill or what I do. A disappointment is all I will be. And a failure.
Okay, and why do they see you as such?
Because I tried abandoning Lolth. What else
So,
could it be?
okay, so because your faith wavered, you were considered a failure?
Of course. That is how it is in the Underdark. At least within Lolth society. Anyone who does not follow teachings of Lolth is to be executed and put on display.
That sounds very much like the cult we're hunting down.
So
Wow,
fair.
really? Yes, Harvey.
This may be something I guess you may not know, but what are the teachings of Lolth?
What I was taught was strength above all.
Do you not exemplify that?
No,
How?
I am not strong. I am a failure. And that is just how it will be.
I have to disagree. We've traveled together for some time, and you've shown some extreme feats of strength.
Just because you believe something is impressive doesn't actually make it so.
Alright, I see where this is going. So, let's drop this because your family standard is dumb. And I'm going to tell you that it makes no sense because if they valued strength before above all else, then they would see you as the pinnacle of that. So it's clearly not the true standard that they follow. So what is the standard they follow that has put you into this slump?
Our strength comes from Lolth. Our strength is just the reason why we continue to serve her.
Their
We
strength.
My family has worked hard to get to where we are placed in the rankings. And I was potentially able to further increase it. I have failed. All that matters is to get to higher ranks within
See,
this.
So, Vera, allow me to ask you
So-
one question. I want you just to bear with me on this.
Yes.
What is your
Harvey,
goal?
what do you mean?
If you are not strong, as you say it, though we have seen your feats of strength, and you are considered weak, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Is your goal to show that you are strong and return?
I would not be accepted back. I have come to that conclusion long ago. As much as I had wished to be accepted back, I know that is not something that is doable. All I wish now is to destroy this cult. I have no plans for the future after that. I had been
I
working for so long in my life to return back to the Underdark, and now I do not have that opportunity, nor do I wish to return back.
so then allow me to bring this up as well then, because you say that your strength and the strength of those in the Underdark come from Lolth. That may have been true when we met, but you no longer get your strength from Lolth, and that much is clear. You've set a path for yourself to follow. You don't have to continue to live your life like Lolth is all that matters. You can finally forge your own path.
Lolth does not matter to me any longer. But I have already. How do I even explain this? I had plans. I had ideals for what my future would hold. And none of those will ever come to fruition. And coming to the realization in the terms of that has been a fairly long process.
That's fair. It is often hard to come to terms with things and can take some time.
So, Vera,
Yeah.
are you okay?
Set raises an eyebrow considering that the dumbest question that they've heard tonight.
I am fine, Harvey.
Set now changes their opinion on what the dumbest thing they've heard tonight is.
There is nothing that can be changed.
There may not be anything that can be changed about the past. However, we don't have to let that reflect our future. We can make decisions now in the present to make a better future for ourselves. Yeah, your past might hurt, but you can, with each step you take, with each decision you make, choose to make a better future for yourself. it might lead to confronting old demons or old things from the past, but you can make things better for yourself. And you've got a group of friends that are willing to back you, just like we backed Varesia.
Well,
You're not there. You're not there. Be quiet. I think it,
no.
Riley had to say something and it messed up Discord.
Don't try to
Silver,
blame this on me.
Silver,
My
I
fault.
cannot understand you now.
Me.
Yep, you're.
Just call. I'm howling at the moon.
Yeah.
I see she's rejoined.
Hello?
Oh, Zach.
Hello?
Darn it.
Harvey.
Harvey is also dying now.
My
I think Silver is not actually connecting voice wise.
Gosh dang nabbit.
greeting.
Nope, she still isn't connected.
Oh my god.
Harvey still sounds robotic as hell and hard to understand.
Yeah, this sucks.
Oh, there you are.
This does suck.
Yeah, maybe we should call it.
It's a little
Yeah.
stuttery.
Yeah.
Almost
Oh.
11 anyways.
Yeah, it's working again.
Yep, it seems to be working again.
And we're
Alright.
back.
Cool.
Now, where were we?
Yay.
Wow, fucking no.
Right. So, we don't have to let our past define who we are.
That is all I have. There is no
Right
future for me.
now? No, it's not. That's what you had when we met. Since then, you've renounced Lolth. You've made sure that we've made it through some tough spots, just like Harvey's jumped in to heal you in critical situations, like with the dragon. You choose with every action to do something for the future, even if you don't realize it in that moment.
Maybe I do, but that does not mean I have any idea of what a future for me would be. As I
That's
said,
okay
I've
too.
had plans. I was supposed to be happy, in lack of better words. And now that opportunity has slipped away.
Where did it go?
So,
When my wife died, that's where it went.
Riley, quit it.
Riley.
Oh, is it making it? Sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
How long ago was that?
About you all are going to find me weak for saying this, for being so hung up over this. 30 years ago.
That's.
I took her life.
Whoa, wait, what?
I had to kill her.
Why?
She kind of looks like she doesn't want to say anything, but she just sighs and continues, and she just goes, "We had planned to abandon the Underdark and forge a life here on the surface. We thought we were being discreet about this. We thought we had everything planned out. But somehow, some way, some of the matrons found out, and we were captured and tortured. And one of us was given a second chance. And my wife could not live on continuing to follow Lolth's rule. And so the second chance came to me. And I had to kill her to prove myself that I would not betray Lolth ever again. And, well, see where that got me.
Set will offer a hand as they reply. Seems to me she knew what she was doing when she made that decision, and she knew you'd find a way to get away. And here you are, finally free. I can't speak to what the intentions might have been, as I wasn't there, and I can't imagine that kind of burden. But you have already proven you are far stronger than anyone I've met to date to carry such a burden for so long.
Press X to doubt.
Not
Sylvar
the
doesn't-
time.
Sylvar said it.
No, she didn't.
I know she did. No, absolutely.
And stop stealing my meme.
Uh,
Moving on.
Harvey's gonna look at Sylvar and just look at her and say, Sylvar, I have absolutely no idea what you were feeling, what you were going through, or how that even felt. And
Yes, of course you
there's
don't.
there's no such thing as an appropriate amount of time to mourn anyone, especially something like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's no such thing as being weak over mourning and grieving over the loss of a loved one. But I do have far more insight into who you are. And I'm sorry you've gone through so much. Alone. If you will allow us, we would like to help you as best we can. And if maybe you want to do it alone, there's only so much we can do. But we are here for you. Regardless of whether you believe it or not, we are your friends. Even if you don't even want to call us that. We've been through enough. I've seen you battered and bloodied and picked you up. I'm pretty sure I can call you a friend. You don't need to call me as. But if you ever need anyone, even if it's to sit in silence, we can do that for you. Also, maybe if you need some time away from Varese, I understand, just ask.
That definitely gets a chuckle out of Sylvar. She was
Set kind of
like,
nods in agreement.
she was originally kind of like moping and still sad, but that just kind of made her laugh. So she just looks at Harvey and she nods her head. It's just like, I appreciate it. It is hard for me to say certain things like that, but I do truly appreciate it and all that you all have done.
Of course. And we will always be here. 2 things to note right now. Do you want a drink? That was kind of heavy. And 2, first, just so we're clear, tap
no.
your glaive 3 times on the ground and on fuck.
I could not understand any of that.
It's dying
That's-
again.
What am I doing?
Poor Harvey.
Sorry, guys, are good.
For fuck's sake.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Okay.
Hi.
What
What
were
the
you saying?
fuck?
Hi.
Oh my
Oh
god.
God, Silvera's
Still
died.
dying.
No.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, come the fuck on.
And I will come to save you
There
from
we
Varisia,
go.
just so we're not hurting anyone's feelings.
That might be a good idea.
Mm.
Thank you. And I will also take you up on that drink.
What do you mean save her from Borislav?
Harvey goes
did
to
you
grab everyone a
finish-
drink.
Did you finish the ones that bought you first?
Yeah, she's definitely downed it.
Yeah. Harvey doesn't
Yeah,
drink,
I
so that
figured.
just sucks. So Harvey passes the mug to Zilver and just grabs another round for everyone.
Silvera's just downing this shit.
She needs it.
She
Yeah,
does.
absolutely. Set just kind of pats her on the back.
Brum, brum.
Basically.
Silvera's just like moping. Like, damn, these people are nice. What if I continued just being a bitch?
Hey, that's also an option. We can't blame you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean,
going
it's
to-
kind of a
Hey, everybody. Thank you for making it this far at the very least. Just want to say, hey, if you want to support my channel, it would be awesome if you liked, subscribed, commented, all that fun stuff. If you want to add a little bit of extra support on there, go to my Ko-fi channel. The link will be in the description. Right now, I don't know if the link is actually clickable or not, but I'll have the actual URL you need to go to that you can just copy and paste into the browser. But yeah, you can go to my Ko-fi page, hire me as a game master, even just like subscribe, get some little extra fun stuffs. Or I mean, you can check out my other store and see if anything there intrigues you. Just there for a little bit of extra support. I'm trying to make sure that I can keep myself self-sufficient on this stuff, and every little bit helps. Thank you very much for watching this, and I hope to see you in the next video.